Hello, welcome back to the World's Dawn Developer Let's Play. We are maybe buying an animal.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I think we are.
We are buying an animal.
Shooting to buy an animal.
We're perhaps not buying an animal today because I'm not sure we have quite enough money. But we will buy an animal.
We're working toward it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's good to have goals.
Yeah.
Keeps you productive. I would like to buy an animal, please.
Yeah. You know, we're a little short.
Yeah,
on money.
not quite there.
Going for a chicken and a cow. What are you thinking?
I think maybe starting with a chicken.
That's a good
It's
idea.
a little bit cheaper and
Work your way up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get our ranch ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think our main goal right now, if we're getting an animal, we should just try to make some money.
Make some money.
As much as we can.
Now, I think we've seen a few various methods of making money, but as the developer, I think you would know what may be the most efficient for those who like the grind out there. What do you recommend? The fastest or at least most efficient way to make money is?
I think trying to do everything you can in a single day to make money. So you can play lock ball once a day. You can make money on that. You can work a part-time job once a day, so making money on that. And then perhaps by the end of the day, if you have some time and energy left over to go mining, that's probably what it is. Later on in the game, I think fishing is up there, but because we don't have the leveled up equipment, we only have kind of the simple fishing rod or the fishing net. We can't quite make that worth it yet. We can only catch a certain number of fish per hour,
So the answer to the question was do everything.
Do everything. That's just what we're going to do. Let's start with...
How do you make money do everything?
There's a developer tip for you. Oh, nobody's on the lockball square today. Okay,
or the squirrel. Play the squirrel.
Throws a wrench in our plans a little bit.
Hey, Barley.
Hello, Barley. Nothing like a fresh spring breeze to take the stiffness out of an old man's bones.
I wish I knew like a sweet, kindly old man who
Yeah.
would say that type of thing. Like, oh man.
Wish I knew a lot of the Sugar Blossom.
Yeah, right?
Hunter, we can just pop in and kind of get our relationships up with some of these people as well.
Yeah. So you don't check the primer quite as often. Like where do you think you stand with the villagers and of course with your main squeeze Bryn?
Yeah.
Where do you stand right now? What do you think?
It's still early, so
Okay.
my guess would be we're still on 1 or possibly 2 ribbons/hearts. Oh, there she is. Speaking
Hey.
of. What's springtime like where you come from, Prophet? Well,
yeah.
kind of rainy.
Yeah.
Still a little bit cold
Yeah.
usually.
Yeah. But we get seasons.
We do.
We get yeah.
All right. I will stop over, give our gift to Bryn, give our gift to the little cat.
Cat,
buddy.
fish, cat. Yeah.
And
Strawberries, some fish.
people are kind of out and about today on a Saturday. Let's see.
You have 3 inland sunfish.
That should be good. I think we're making some
I was
pretty
gonna
good
say
progress on
definitely,
the cat.
because you've
If
done
no
it
one
at
else.
least once a day so far.
Yeah,
so.
for a while. There was that string of really rainy days, which kind of... Yeah. The cat doesn't really like to be out in the middle of the rain, which makes sense.
Yeah, I was gonna say that seems pretty realistic to me. Yeah, you just making your rounds.
Yeah. Trying to forage a little bit. Like I said, it's more about like time management. So if you can go around, collect things, and also fit in a part-time job, and also do some mining, just pack as much as you can into a single day.
Well, we got a really good question here. I think it's a pretty good one that if you think you can multitask.
I think I can.
Okay,
yeah,
we'll
let's do
try
some
it
mining.
out. So, YouTube comment, Super Druzel, I believe. I like that, even if I'm not pronouncing it right.
Long-time fan, I will say.
Long-time
Super
fan.
Drizzle, yeah. He's been following since Prophecy. We
Oh,
talked
okay,
about
yeah. All right, yeah. If you would do any game to Let's Play that isn't your own, what would it be and why? That's the first part. Then, would you consider doing more Let's Plays? So that's like
kinda like
1.5.
yeah.
You can answer those. Let's start with these two. There's more to it, but let's start with these two. So first, would you consider doing more Let's Plays? And 2, what would you do and why?
That is a really good
That's a
question.
very good question. I like this question a lot.
Well, one of the questions is easy. Yes, I would consider doing more Let's Plays. This has been really fun so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, sitting down to record and actually just like play through the game with you has been super fun, but then also staying, in touch with the community and reading lovely comments, and that's been really fun too. So,
people want to, watch you play awesome games. Like, heck yes.
I don't know. I certainly wouldn't have as interesting a perspective on, on your average game, even a game that I really loved. So.
I feel like you can bring though, like, you're a developer, so like you kind of. You can see elements of game development even if it's not your own thing. And I mean, that could be interesting.
It's something I'm really passionate about, is like the story behind games too, So like a lot of my favorite games, I've read all the articles and watched all the making of videos, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think it would be hard for me to say anything but a Zelda game since we've talked like more about Zelda than we have World's Dawn. I feel like in this playthrough.
It's got to be like equal at least.
Yeah. So Breath of the Wild is amazing. I don't know that would be the best Let's Play game, just because it's like
so open-ended.
Open, yeah. It would be hard. It's like today on the episode, we're just gonna
run around. We're gonna explore.
We're just gonna see what's over the next hill.
I feel like you could probably get like a route going to where it's like, oh, we're gonna hit up these 3 shrines, and then we're gonna do this
Certainly
or that. So
couldn't. Yeah, do the completionist thing.
Yeah.
That would be like 300 episodes of. So my favorite. It's a hard question because my favorite Zelda game up until Breath of the Wild was Ocarina of Time, which I know is a little bit of a cliche answer. Like I always felt a little guilty. Somebody would be like, "What's your favorite game ever?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, the #1 highest Metacritic rated game." But I was 9 when I played it, and when it came out and I played it, and just that hit me at the exact right time to just capture this feeling of like magic, and I'm kind of obsessed with like I said, a lot of the making of stuff of that game is so interesting, so fascinating to me. So I guess that would be my answer.
That would be a good one.
Go back to such a classic.
A cult classic. That would be a good one.
Which I know you aren't super familiar with that game.
I played it a good amount. I think early on we were in the fire temple, and like I don't know if
a decent ways in.
But I don't know if we either found like a glitch where it's like you use a key too early and then you can't get another key and you like soft lock.
Whoa!
I think that happened to us, but also like I was kind of younger, so I'm sure I've just sucked and probably blamed it on some imaginary glitch.
Yeah.
But I eventually did a playthrough later on and finished it.
Nice.
But
okay.
It's been so long
time
where I probably don't have the familiarity with it at all in comparison. So I would enjoy.
That'd be interesting.
I would enjoy watching you play.
What about if you had to answer that question? First of all, would you be interested in doing more Let's Plays? And if
I love Let's Plays. Like I like to watch them. I like to film them, sort of. I mean, this is you Let's Playing. I'm kind of sideshow commentary.
You're just as big a part of this Let's Play. I'm gonna say that.
Okay,
definitely.
Okay.
I wouldn't have done this without you joining, and I definitely wouldn't be half the experience it is without you. So
in any case, I love them. And it's kind of tough too because like there's so many different like eligible Let's Play ones. So it's like, I'd probably back. Ocarina of Time, because that would be a really good one. And
came to a consensus on that question?
Yeah. I'm going to put my foot down and say that is what I would do.
All right. So number 2. What would be your number 2?
Number 2. Oh, wait, hold on. We have another part to the question.
Oh.
So, and this is, so there's a couple more pieces of the question. But one piece is, what's your favorite Zelda game? So,
well, there you go.
So, just for the record, what's your favorite Zelda game?
It's so hard for me to like Breath of the Wild, Ocarina of Time, and any given day, any that you ask me, I think probably Breath of the Wild will win out in the long term. It's just that right now I don't quite feel comfortable saying that because it's only been a couple years since that's been out. So we'll see if it stands the test of time the same way Ocarina has.
Breath of the Wild is my favorite Zelda game.
Yeah?
If I had to pick a second favorite Zelda game, I think this is the more interesting. For
Yeah.
me, it's like I clearly know what my favorite is.
Yeah.
Like, what's the second favorite? For me, Link's Awakening.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, because
like that
I've got
answer.
more playtime and completed runs of Link's Awakening than any other Zelda game.
Wow.
Because it was Game Boy,
Yeah.
and it's like I always was playing it, and so yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I actually played that one. I can't remember exactly when in my Zelda career I played that. It was after Ocarina, so I went back.
Okay.
Kind of went back in time to play that. But yeah, that's
You
a
went
great
back
one.
into. I see what you did there.
7 years.
You got a number 2?
Oh man.
Well, you
Well,
you
I have a
basically
number
just
one
said
and
like,
number
yeah.
two, yeah.
Well, we'll count that. So okay,
I gotta. It's like it's picking the favorite Sugar Blossom Villager all over again.
Oh
Like,
yeah, you
the
gotta
Zelda
rank
games.
them. That's a tough one.
Link's Awakening's up there. Majora's
Yeah.
Mask is up there
Yeah.
for me.
I've actually never
definitely.
played Majora's Mask.
Ooh.
I know. Well, I was like creeped out by it early on.
It's a creepy game. and
I
it's-
feel like that's got like the most like the creepy dark elements to it.
Yes,
so.
and it's honestly kind of hard to get into the rhythm of it. I think it's like I would never recommend it to somebody who's not already pretty familiar with Zelda games or at least that genre of game.
I
So.
I don't know. Like for me, it's like someone who's like easily frightened by like Five Nights at Freddy's and Zelda creepypastas. I just never got into it. Something I should at some
Ben
time.
Drowned? Is that what the name
Yeah,
of that
Ben.
one?
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
classic.
That is a classic, actually. Okay, final part of the question.
Okay.
So, could you ever do some behind-the-scenes making of videos about World's Dawn or a story beside? So, I think you've given some good insight of like the making of a little bit. We're obviously dabbling, dropping pieces of developer lore in, but like, do you have any like ideas of doing something like this?
That would be really cool. I guess my hesitance there is just it takes a lot of work to do something like that. You almost need somebody whose job it is to document a process like that.
That's fair.
I would really love doing that. I guess at the moment it would just kind of get in the way of actually developing the game.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah, I definitely think that we want you developing. The
There's
game,
only a
so-
certain number of hours in the day,
true.
unfortunately.
That's true.
But yeah, that would be so cool. I would love to do that
Yeah.
at some point. Just kind of show off. Yeah, because again, I love watching that for my favorite games. I love
Yeah,
being able
That'd
to
be cool.
see how it all came together and
get some production value behind it.
yeah.
Get some memes in the background, some air horns, clickbait.
Is
Boom.
that production value?
That's
to you?
production value, baby.
There you go.
YouTube algorithms. Thank you, Super Drizzle, for
Yeah,
that
thank you
awesome
very much.
multi-part question.
Yeah, it's interesting because we've talked a lot about in this playthrough. We're 13 episodes in now.
Yeah, I think so.
We've talked a lot about this game in particular, and we've talked a lot about other games that we like, but we haven't really dived too much into our gaming histories or
Yeah.
I love like I don't even think you and I have really talked too many times about like how did you first get into games or like what are some of your favorite games from your childhood. Like I love kind of going back and I don't know, just like if you had your favorite childhood gaming memory, like do you have the like Christmas morning Nintendo 64 moment or like any good stories from
when we first got our N64, because Mario 64 was not a launch title, and we played because Pilot Wings 64 was.
Right.
And I remember me and my brothers, we'd play it, just waiting for Mario 64 to come out, playing Pilot Wings.
Oh, it's almost torture.
Well,
Like,
I mean, don't get
Pilot
me
Wings
wrong.
is a bad
Pilot
game,
Wings
but-
64 was a great game,
Mhm.
but like I feel like at that point in time we were just like flying around in the gyrocopter shooting missiles, just like when's Mario 64 coming out?
Just counting down.
Yeah, and when we finally got it, we played it for just it was amazing.
You still
still
love
remember that.
love that game.
Oh, I still love that game. I actually every now and then I go back and play just because I've got like super nostalgia for and it's like I've seen like some speedruns and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and it's crazy.
Yeah, it's a fun game to. I mean, honestly, it's kind of I would say like a sister game or a brother game to Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, I would say so.
In a way, like the 3D game, like setting the structure of what a 3D game was gonna be, are kind of those are two very landmark titles in doing
Yeah.
that. So.
You?
Yeah.
You got a story?
We can stick with the Ocarina theme.
A one-trick pony.
Yes. I have played a lot of other games in my life, I promise.
They start with the letter Z.
Actually, it's Legend of Zelda. Sorry.
You know, sorry to interrupt, but I always, I'm trying to think, when it's like people who don't know the series very well, they see Link, it's like, oh, is that Zelda?
Yeah.
It's like, The Legend of Zelda.
Yep.
Yeah, like, no, Link is not Zelda.
The first Zelda game in Japan was called the Hyrule Fantasy.
Really?
Did you know that? Yeah, it's still called that. And Legend of Zelda was actually like the subtitle because it had to do with like rescuing Zelda. But then for whatever reason, when they did the sequel, and Zelda 2 is Zelda 2, it's not Legend of Zelda. So there's weird naming conventions. Anyway, Ocarina of Time story. So my brother, the two of us were rather unlucky as kids, I think. Like, I always remember feeling like I never won anything in contests, or like, you would see the commercials for these big raffles, and like, no way. But our school was doing it was like a Mardi Gras, kind of like carnival event day of like, you'd play coin, you'd like toss the rings on pop bottles.
Yeah.
All that random little stuff.
Those are always fun.
And they had a raffle as part of that, and there were like a couple N64 games, including Ocarina of Time, which at the time was new, being sold for $70. Right? So you've got all these like rich kids putting a ton of coins in there, like wanting to win that game. My brother put $1 in and won Ocarina. Yeah, so that's like, and I was aware of the game, like I had wanted the game for a while, but like my parents didn't really buy us a ton of games as kids, so who knows when I would have actually like come to that game if he hadn't won it. And yeah, it's like fate meant for that to be my favorite
smiles
game.
upon you.
That's exactly what it was.
Wow, that's a really good
prize.
Yeah, I've won like little tchotchkes and stuff, but never anything like an awesome video game.
I mean that. It's like a pretty nerdy thing to say, but it changed my life, man. Like that game just, kind of opened my eyes in a lot of ways, and so maybe there's some kind of
your answer was
good
a
fortune,
lot better
like
than mine.
smiling down.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean,
no, it was like I need to rethink my answer because that answer.
I set you up for that.
Yeah, no,
I had mine prepared. Had it
you
locked
teed
and
me
loaded.
up. Yeah, no, that was a really good answer. Well done.
I mean, I don't know. That's not really a gaming memory, So like, I don't know. There's probably tons of those, just like playing with friends and having a great time. A lot of. I mean, my first console was the original Nintendo, actually. So Mega Man 2, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh man. Excite Bike and a lot of those like. Yeah.
We had like pretty much all the Nintendo consoles, but we didn't get into PlayStation until late. So like I missed a lot of PlayStation games.
Like PlayStation 1?
Yeah, like PlayStation. Well, and like further to the point, it's like my best. Like I've never played Resident Evil, any of them, and it's like,
wow.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Because I missed the first few. It's like, well, now I don't know if I want to play, the later ones, even though it's not like you need to come out.
You don't really.
Yeah.
There's
but it's just
several
like
of them.
It's just like I missed out on a few.
Yeah.
Few important ones.
I think my series that's like that is Metal Gear. I can't even say it. Metal Gear, the Metal Gear series. I just like haven't really gotten into any of those.
Any of them, really?
I've kind of dabbled a little bit in some of them, and I like recognize why they're so crazy and brilliant. But
the pre-Kojima leaving was like I'm a huge fan of the Metal Gear series, and like. I absolutely love it. So it's very surprising that you haven't played it at all.
I feel like almost everybody's got like that one shameful secret,
like
one
you just
series
haven't
they just
played.
never got into.
Yeah.
That's my big one. There's probably actually a lot of them. People are surprised.
Well, the fact is that you need to shut this down right now because we need to play some Metal Gear. I can't believe it.
Maybe we'll switch over. Maybe episode 14 of this.
We'll just do a one-off random Metal Gear
and not mention it, like not say anything about it.
Just act like it's totally no. That would have been good, like for April Fools.
Welcome back to the Metal Gear. Which one? With Metal Gear Solid, like original?
Man,
is that how we should start?
Original's good. Twins. I mean, they're all good. They're all good.
Can't go wrong.
We have to play them all at this point.
We'll be Let's Playing for
the rest of time.
The rest of our lives.
Oh man, look at that! Look at that swipe, the sweep The swoop, man, you got all these the swipe, the sweep, and the swoop. You got all these
Those are the
lock ball
three,
moves down.
How did you know the 3 official
Man, you know.
lock ball moves? Actually, Alexander's.
Yeah, I was gonna say Alexander's. He's putting up a fight.
He is. He's
but
not.
It's not gonna.
No. I think he's. If you went purely by like his stats, he would probably be the lowest in Sugar Blossom. Don't let him hear me say that, though.
Poor Alexander. You never stood a chance.
He's a little goofy. He's a little.
Oh yeah, he's a good sport.
Yeah,
he's got the spirit.
Oh, that's a better way to put it.
Ah,
he's a good sport. All right. Why don't we, after making a little bit of money, I think we're very, very close. If not, we might actually have enough. So let's plan to do that maybe on Monday. But for now, we'll end the episode there and look at this episode's featured fan out.
Fan art. You need like an audio drop for that. For the fan art.
That's really I kind of just want to use you actually because you're. So this here is of our very favorite. I thought it would be appropriate.
Yeah, I was
since
gonna
we're
say
courting Bryn for the upcoming
I love
festival. This is a fantastic. I like the. I don't know, just her expression is very serene.
Yeah. I love how the eyes are done.
Yeah. Really good.
I feel like eyes are really hard to draw.
Eyes are
like
tough.
really hard to draw.
Eyes are tough, especially like expressive.
Yeah. I love it.
So this is Bitter Black Beans from Tumblr is the artist.
Thumbs up.
They did
Bitter Black Beans.
They did a fantastic job.
Yeah,
so thank
I love
you.
it.
I feel like
is this like because like the sketch, or is it like I don't know any mediums of art, you know? It's like
it looks
somewhat. It looks great.
Somewhat sketched. And then like digitally. Or something like that.
It looks awesome.
Yeah,
is what I'm trying to say.
And it's a Bryn, which gets bonus points. For me especially. So all right. That's it for this episode. We will see you guys again very soon.
Next time.
Next time.